Well, we could talk about unemployment insurance for musicians, but let's talk song. The Foo Fighters have released a new single. It's called Today's Song, and I'm really interested in finding valuable songwriting learning. So without further ado, let's get going.
I woke today.
No intro. Let's find the key. Is, I believe, the chord that or the note that I heard, the bass note. C, I think. Is it the key though?
Screaming for change. I knew that I must.
We are in fact in the key of G major or maybe C Lydian, no way to tell just yet, but what I hear is this here. Right, so it's a C, G, D over F sharp progression, a 4-1-5, relatively conventional and bluesy. No intro at all, as I already said, and I think this is the verse. Let's listen to melody for a second.
I woke today.
Ba-da-da-da. Okay, so we have a very easy, simple 3-note melody ba-da-da-bum, as the original idea, right? Starting on the 3 of the C major chord and then landing on the 5 of the G chord.
Screaming for change.
Screaming for change. Okay, same rhythmic idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 notes. I think it's 8 notes, and we are, I believe, in a 6/8 time signature, right? With I want a day. I might be wrong because there is no rhythm at all just yet, but the original idea is 4/8 notes in a 6/8 bar, answered by a same rhythm, different melody movement, right?
I knew that I must.
Do-do-do-gum. Very similar in movement to that here, right? So we've got wibbly wobbly, ba-da-do-dum, ba-do-do-dum. Then we've got this downward idea, ba-da-da-dum, and the tail is ba-do-a-bum. If I were them, I'd keep this. I woke today screaming for change. I knew that I must. So we establish an A-A-X rhyme. Maybe A-A-B that gets answered later.
So here lies the shadow.
Same idea, different variation because they've got an extra syllable. Right, so the idea was ba-da-da-dum, but because shadow is a 2-syllable word, he has to do ba-da-da-da-do.
Ashes to ashes.
Same here. Right, he doesn't go all the way down, ba-da-da-dum, but he does ashes to ashes, turning both ideas into 5/8 notes.
Dust into dust.
Remember that the first half of the verse ended with bum on the 5, on the 5th note of the scale, the dominant degree of the scale, and the final idea of the verse ends on the 1. Bringing us home nicely, and in fact it was a B line that rhymed at the beginning. So the second half of the verse is, so here lies a shadow, ashes to ashes, not really rhyming, but still related, and then dust into dust, beautifully rhyming with I knew that I must, that we already had in the first half of the verse.
Do you know that nothing can prepare you?
That was interesting. What is that? Pre-chorus? We start with a G major chord. The second chord is interesting because the second chord is a flat 7, is an F major chord. We have this, and then we go to something that we don't normally have in the G major scale. We could argue that this section is in fact not in G Ionian anymore, but in G Mixolydian, where there is a flat 7. The third chord, I believe, was in E minor, although it sounded strange. So G, F, E minor, C, 1, flat 7, 6 minor, and 4. The melody does...
You know that nothing can.
Ba 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 ba. Really beautiful. Always highlighting the 3s of the chord. The B is the 3 of the G major, and the A is the 3 of the F.
Prepare you.
Bum ba da dum. Landing on the 1.
Oh no.
Oh no. And again the 1 of the chord.
Don't let this cruel world compare you. Oh no.
Repeat the same idea. I would say it's a pre-chorus, although I don't know what's next.
Needing for someone to repair you.
We are still building, right? New chords here
Waiting for some.
that I don't understand just yet.
Waiting for someone to repair you.
Okay, I don't know what's next, but really interesting. So a third progression that we introduce here is the A minor, G over B, really nice, and then C, creating this really cool upward movement in the bass, where the bass just walks up. Really, really interesting. I don't know what's next.
Two sides to river.
So this is the definite confirmation that we are in fact in this time signature of 6/8 with this dun 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 dun, right? Really interesting transition from pre-chorus to chorus. And I don't understand, which I like. The chord progression that we know from the verse, right? G, then, sorry, C, then G, and D over F sharp. With definitely something that has got chorus potential.
Two sides to river.
Okay, two sides. Right, really highlighting the D, right, moving everything up. Remember that before that we had a focus on the B. Now it's the 5th note of the scale that we highlight. Ba 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 ba. Same idea that we had in Two Sides to a River. Really interesting melody. 5-1-8. Really cool, and this was only the middle of the chorus apparently. Really interesting. But is it phrased correctly? Does he not say today's song? Should it not be today's song instead of today's song? I don't know. Well, I mean, it's the title of your song. You should phrase it properly. Interesting that we would bring back one of the ideas from the pre-chorus, the G, F, E minor, C thing. Is the melody the same phrasing as it was before the chorus? Was that what we had before?
You know that nothing can.
Yes, it is. So we bring back the transitional bridge before verse 2. Interesting. Interesting sub hook that the guitar takes over. Really cool call and response idea between vocals and guitar. Always bringing back this. That has now become a very, very important new hook. And before that, we again had this A minor to G over B and to C. So I expect that we go back to the chorus directly.
Two sides to a river.
Oh, to a very, very broken down chorus. So they speed up everything.
It might take you under.
Do you say, it might take you under while the melody goes up? It might take you under. Or is that anti-prosodic?
We're down in the middle.
Middle is one of the coolest words to sing. We'll drown in the middle. It's so singable.
Which side are you on?
It's a stadium rock sing-along hymn. Very, very good idea to have your title repeat forever at the end. What chord do they end on? So they end on the flat 7. They end on the F, making it kind of unresolved, which is really cool. I think those hits that they play are B, A, G, and D. I'm not 100% sure. Or is it B, A, G, B? It's really not very discernible. I think it's something like... Because they always want to go back to the C and build with a cool sub riff that really also carries the song. So this was today's song or today's song as they phrase it, by the Foo Fighters, and I'm sure we can take away valuable songwriting learnings. Songwriting learning number 1, and this is something that we've seen in 2025 pop music a lot. Apparently, people don't like second verses anymore. The Foo Fighters chose, because they had this lengthy atmospheric first verse, to completely get rid of verse number 2. Instead, they went from chorus 1 to transitional bridge 2 or pre-chorus 2, speeding everything up. Something you definitely are allowed to do, and something that, of course, in that case, where you want to quickly go to the strong sing-along hooky chorus, makes sense. I've never really done this because I consider this lazy, just skipping verses 2, but who am I to judge? Songwriting learning number 2 is both a do and a don't, and it has to do with the title of the song. The song's called Today's Song. Let's start with the don't. Don't make your title barely understandable, right? So the phrasing or the syllable stress should be today's song. Instead, the way they sing it, it's today. today's song. It can be just misunderstood, or it takes people a lot to kind of get what he's saying, which is not a very good idea. However, they saved the biggest melodic hook highlight for the title of the song, something that they did quite nicely by introducing this huge octave lift, okay, or leap from D, a fifth down to the G, and then kind of jumping up all the way to the next G. Today's song! And then always answering with that cool guitar riff that is also very, very important for the song. Songwriting learning number 3, I can be really picky about prosody, is about the line, it might take you under. So when you write a line, just like it might take you under, make sure that something in the music represents that. I think they forgot about this. Their melody is...
It might take you under.
Right? The melody goes up on the word under. It might take you under, because they have established this melodic hook. However, it's not really something that the lyrics transmit. So here you have to be really careful when using words like under, like up, like down, and so on, that some elements in the music kind of transmit this as well, something that they were not really successful with. And this was my reaction and on-the-fly analysis of the Foo Fighters' new song, Today's Song, or Today's Song. If you liked the video, please make sure to give me the thumbs up, to subscribe to the Let's Talk Song channel, that really helps, to leave friendly comments telling me whether you would like to hear more Foo Fighters or whatever you would like me to analyze. Please consider becoming a premium member of this YouTube channel and getting advanced access to the videos and also special content. Please also consider purchasing the almost but not quite complete guide to songwriting, available at spectreacademy.net, if you want to take your songwriting to the next level. I guess we've talked song. You can talk about unemployment insurance for musicians now. Bye bye!